Welcome to Farewell to Icons. I'm Linda. Here, we take a moment to honor extraordinary individuals who shaped our world with their talent, passion, and influence. Their stories continue to inspire millions. Join us as we remember their journeys across film, music, and culture, keeping their legacy alive for generations to come. Lorraine O'Grady, the groundbreaking contemporary artist and cultural thinker, passed away in New York City at the age of 90 from natural causes. She leaves behind a powerful legacy built on creativity, courage, and a lifelong commitment to exploring identity and human connection. Born on September 21, 1934, O'Grady began her artistic journey later in life, proving that creativity has no timeline. With a background shaped by Wellesley College and the University of Iowa Writers' Workshop, she brought deep intellectual insight to her work. Through performance art, photography, video, and conceptual pieces, she examined race, gender, and the experiences of Black women with honesty and compassion. Her art challenged audiences while encouraging empathy and understanding. Lorraine O'Grady will be remembered as a visionary whose ideas continue to influence and inspire future generations. Lee Najjar, 1958 to 2026, was a businessman who became familiar to many through his connection with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, where he was known by fans as Big Papa. He passed away at the age of 68, with his daughter Caitlin Najjar sharing heartfelt memories and tributes following his death. Although he never appeared on the show, his name became part of its early conversations and public curiosity. Beyond the attention surrounding reality television, Najjar was remembered by his family as a private and caring person who valued personal relationships. His daughter's tributes highlighted the love they shared, including meaningful gestures such as his handwritten notes and thoughtful moments together. His legacy remains tied not only to public recognition but also to the memories cherished by those closest to him. The music world is remembering Dash Crofts, the talented musician who passed away at the age of 85. As one half of the legendary duo Seals and Crofts, he helped create a gentle and heartfelt sound that became a defining part of 1970s music. Alongside Jim Seals, Crofts gave listeners timeless songs like Summer Breeze, Diamond Girl, and Get Closer, melodies that continue to bring back feelings of warmth and nostalgia. His soft vocals, along with his mastery of guitar and mandolin, added a special touch to every performance. More than just a musician, Dash Crofts was a storyteller who created moments of peace and reflection through his art. His beautiful harmonies and unforgettable songs remain a lasting gift to fans around the world. Bonnie Tyler, the powerful Welsh voice behind some of the most unforgettable songs of the 1980s, has passed away at the age of 75, following surgery in Faro, Portugal. Known for her distinctive raspy voice and emotional performances, Tyler became a global music icon whose songs continue to connect with generations of fans. Her biggest success came with Total Eclipse of the Heart, a dramatic power ballad that became one of the defining tracks of its era and topped the charts for 4 consecutive weeks. She was also celebrated for timeless hits like Holding Out for a Hero and It's a Heartache, which showcased her unique style and passionate delivery. Tyler's music created lasting memories for millions, and her remarkable voice will continue to live on through the songs that made her a legend. The entertainment world remembers Bill Cobbs as an actor whose talent, warmth, and quiet strength made a lasting impression across generations. Born in 1934, Cobbs began his acting career later than many performers, but his natural ability quickly made him a trusted and respected presence on screen. From films like The Hitter and The Brother from Another Planet, to beloved television roles in I'll Fly Away, The Sopranos, and Walker, Texas Ranger, he brought honesty and depth to every character he played. Younger audiences also cherished him as Reginald in Night at the Museum. In 2020, he received a Daytime Emmy Award, honoring his decades of dedication to his craft. Bill Cobbs passed away at the age of 90, leaving behind a remarkable body of work and a legacy of unforgettable performances. The political world is remembering Barney Frank, the longtime U.S. congressman who passed away at the age of 86. leaving behind a powerful legacy of advocacy and public service. Known for his sharp wit, honesty, and straightforward approach, Frank spent decades fighting for civil rights, economic fairness, and social progress. After entering Congress in 1981, he became one of the most recognizable voices on important national issues. His work on the Dodd-Frank Act, following the 2008 financial crisis, remains one of his most significant contributions to financial reform. Beyond legislation, Frank made history as the first openly gay member of Congress and the first representative to serve while in a same-sex marriage. His courage and willingness to speak openly helped inspire change and open doors for future generations. His impact on American politics and equality will continue to be remembered. Bruce Willis became one of the most recognizable faces in modern entertainment, a performer whose career was built on humor, vulnerability, toughness, and an unforgettable sense of humanity. For decades, audiences saw him as the fearless hero who survived impossible situations, delivered sharp remarks under pressure, and turned ordinary characters into icons. Yet behind the image of confidence was a life shaped by struggles that began long before fame arrived. His journey from a child unable to speak easily to a worldwide star reveals a story of determination, reinvention, family, and courage. The later challenges of his life changed how many people viewed his career, showing that his final chapter was not about decline, but about love and sacrifice. The childhood struggle that created his strength. Walter Bruce Willis was born in 1955 in West Germany and raised in a working-class environment in New Jersey. His early years were not defined by celebrity or privilege, but by ordinary challenges and a deep personal struggle. As a child, Bruce developed a severe stutter that made communication extremely difficult. Speaking became a stressful experience because his thoughts moved faster than his ability to express them. The frustration of wanting to connect with others while feeling trapped by his own voice shaped his personality in powerful ways. School became especially difficult because children often mocked what they did not understand. Instead of allowing embarrassment to control him, Bruce discovered humor as a way to connect with people. Making others laugh gave him confidence and helped him turn a weakness into a form of strength. Comedy became his shield, allowing him to communicate even when words were difficult. This early battle taught him something that would define his entire career. People respond not to perfection, but to authenticity. The struggles of his childhood created the emotional foundation for the characters he would later portray. His heroes were never completely invincible because Bruce understood what it meant to feel afraid, uncertain, or vulnerable. The boy who once struggled to speak would eventually become famous for some of the most memorable dialogue in film history. Finding freedom through acting. Bruce discovered that acting offered something extraordinary, the ability to become someone else and escape the limitations that had followed him since childhood. During high school, he joined drama activities and experienced a remarkable change. When he performed on stage, the stutter that had controlled so much of his life seemed to disappear. Acting gave him a place where confidence replaced fear and expression replaced frustration. The stage became more than a hobby. It became a space where he could finally communicate without hesitation. This discovery transformed his understanding of himself. He was not simply a person with a speech problem. He was someone with a natural ability to entertain and connect with others. His personality, timing, and charisma became visible when he performed. After high school, however, success was far from guaranteed. Bruce worked regular jobs, including positions as a security guard and private investigator, while searching for a path into entertainment. These experiences exposed him to everyday people and real struggles, influences that later shaped his acting style. Unlike many traditional movie heroes, Bruce brought an ordinary quality to his performances. He understood frustration, disappointment, and uncertainty because he had lived through them. His journey was not a straight road to fame. It was a long period of persistence, during which he continued pursuing the one place where he felt completely free, the stage. The New York years, and the search for a break. In the late 1970s, Bruce moved to New York City to pursue acting, entering a world filled with competition and uncertainty. The city was challenging, especially for a young performer, without connections or financial security. He lived modestly and searched for opportunities wherever he could find them. One of his most important experiences came while working as a bartender. Behind the bar, Bruce became a performer every night. He entertained customers, told jokes, handled difficult situations, and developed the confident personality that would later become his trademark. The fast-talking, charming, slightly rebellious attitude that audiences loved was already being created in those years. The nightlife environment became his unofficial training ground. At the same time, he faced countless auditions and repeated rejection. Many industry professionals did not see him as a traditional leading man. His appearance was considered unconventional, and his rough energy did not fit the polished image many executives expected. Bruce was not the obvious choice for success, but he continued pushing forward. As he approached 30, a time when many actors begin questioning their future, he was still searching for recognition. The fear of failure remained present, but his determination never disappeared. The same person who had refused to be defined by a childhood stutter also refused to be defined by rejection. His years in New York built the confidence and personality that would eventually separate him from thousands of other performers. The breakthrough that changed television. Bruce Willis's life changed when he auditioned for the television series that would become Moonlighting. At the time, he was not considered the ideal choice for a major television role. Executives wanted someone more traditionally handsome and polished. But Bruce brought something different: unpredictability, humor, and a natural ability to make dialogue feel alive. His audition showed the qualities that had developed through years of struggle. He did not simply deliver lines, he transformed them into conversations filled with personality. The role of David Addison allowed him to combine comedy, charm, and confidence in a way audiences had rarely seen. The show became a major success, and Bruce quickly moved from unknown actor to television sensation. The irony of his journey was striking. The child who struggled to speak became famous for his quick wit and verbal energy. His success proved that the qualities people once viewed as weaknesses could become his greatest strengths. He won major awards, gained worldwide attention, and became one of television's biggest personalities. However, fame also created new expectations. Many believed television actors could not successfully become movie stars. Bruce would soon challenge that assumption in one of the most important moments of his career, becoming the face of a new kind of action hero. When Bruce Willis accepted the role of John McClane in Die Hard, many people doubted the decision. He was not viewed as an action star in the traditional sense. Hollywood was accustomed to powerful figures who appeared almost unstoppable, but Bruce offered something completely different. John McClane was tired, frightened, injured, and emotionally complicated. He was not a perfect hero. He was a regular person forced into an extraordinary situation. Bruce's performance changed the action genre because audiences could see themselves in the character. He struggled, he suffered, and he survived through determination rather than physical perfection. The film's success transformed Bruce into a global movie star and created a new model for action heroes. His humor and vulnerability became just as important as his toughness. The confidence he developed through years of uncertainty allowed him to portray someone who could face danger without pretending to be fearless. The success of Die Hard proved that audiences wanted heroes who felt human. Bruce had once again turned something unconventional into an advantage. The same qualities that made him different in Hollywood became the reason he stood apart from everyone else. The height of fame and the Hollywood spotlight. During the 1990s, Bruce Willis reached a level of fame few performers experience. He became one of the biggest stars in the world, with successful films, major earnings, and constant public attention. His relationship with actress Demi Moore made them one of entertainment's most famous couples. Together, they represented a powerful combination of popularity and influence. They attempted to protect their family from the pressure of fame by creating a quieter life away from Hollywood's constant attention. Despite their efforts, celebrity brought challenges. Public interest followed them everywhere, making privacy difficult. Professionally, Bruce also experienced setbacks. Not every creative decision succeeded, and some projects were heavily criticized. These moments reminded audiences that even major stars could experience failure. Bruce responded by taking risks rather than retreating. His willingness to explore different types of roles helped him rebuild his reputation and prove his range as an actor. The success of films such as Pulp Fiction, The Fifth Element, Armageddon, and The Sixth Sense demonstrated that he was more than an action performer. He could bring humor, intensity, sadness, and emotional depth to different kinds of characters. His career during this period showed an artist constantly searching for new challenges. The actor, behind the tough exterior. One of Bruce Willis's greatest achievements was proving that his talent extended far beyond action films. His performance in The Sixth Sense revealed a quieter side that many viewers had not fully recognized. Instead of relying on jokes or physical action, he created a character defined by regret, compassion, and emotional pain. The role showed that his strength as an actor came from subtle expressions as much as dramatic moments. Throughout his career, Bruce often played people carrying hidden struggles. His characters were rarely perfect heroes. They were individuals dealing with mistakes, fears, and difficult choices. This connection between his real experiences and his performances made his work feel believable. He understood what it meant to overcome obstacles and bring that understanding to the screen. While audiences remembered the explosions and famous lines, the emotional honesty behind his performances became one of his most important contributions. Bruce's legacy was not only built on popularity, but on his ability to make fictional characters feel human. Changes in Hollywood and a shifting career. The entertainment world experienced major transformations, as Hollywood moved away from the era when individual movie stars alone could guarantee a film's success. New franchises, changing audience preferences, and evolving methods of filmmaking created a different environment from the one where Bruce Willis had become a global icon. During this period, Bruce's approach to fame also changed. He appeared less interested in maintaining the traditional image of a constantly available celebrity and more focused on living according to his own priorities. Some people misunderstood this change, interpreting his quieter personality and reduced enthusiasm for publicity as arrogance or a lack of appreciation. His later performances also led to criticism, with audiences questioning why a performer known for unforgettable roles seemed to be choosing projects that appeared less meaningful. However, many of these judgments were based only on what was visible from the outside. Behind the scenes, there were personal challenges that were not known to the public. This period became an example of how easily people can misunderstand someone's struggles when they only see the final results. Bruce's career was not simply fading, it was entering a complicated stage where unseen circumstances played a major role. The misunderstood final years of acting. During the later part of his acting career, Bruce Willis appeared in numerous smaller productions that received limited attention and often negative reviews. Many viewers questioned why an actor with such an impressive legacy would participate in projects that seemed far removed from his earlier successes. Some believed he was only accepting roles for financial reasons, but the reality behind these decisions was far more complex. As time passed, Bruce began experiencing difficulties that affected his ability to work in the same way he had throughout his career. People close to the productions noticed that he needed additional support to complete scenes and manage his responsibilities. Adjustments were made, including shorter working hours, simpler dialogue, and more assistance during filming. To outsiders, these changes looked like a lack of commitment, but they were actually signs of a deeper personal struggle. Bruce continued working because he wanted to remain active and create security for his loved ones, while he still had the ability to do so. His final projects were not simply career decisions, they reflected a personal effort to protect his family and maintain control during an uncertain time. The diagnosis that changed everything. In 2022, Bruce Willis's family revealed that he had been diagnosed with aphasia, a condition that affects communication and cognitive abilities, leading him to step away from acting. The announcement completely changed how many people viewed the final years of his career. The moments that had previously been criticized, including his reduced dialogue and unusual performances, were suddenly understood from a different perspective. Many realized that what appeared to be a lack of interest was actually connected to a serious health challenge. For Bruce Willis, This diagnosis carried a particularly emotional meaning because his career had been built around communication, humor, and unforgettable lines. The actor, who became famous for his quick wit and confident voice, was now facing a condition that affected those very abilities. Later, his family shared that his condition had progressed to frontotemporal dementia, a disease that impacts areas of the brain responsible for personality, behavior, and language. His situation brought wider attention to the struggles faced by people living with dementia and their families. It also reminded the public of the importance of compassion and understanding before judging someone's actions. A family united by love and care. Following Bruce Willis's diagnosis, his family chose to face the situation openly and honestly rather than hiding from public attention. His wife, children, and former wife came together with a shared goal: protecting Bruce's dignity while providing him with love and support. Their unity showed that family connections can remain powerful even during the most difficult circumstances. Instead of focusing on celebrity status or public image, they focused on the person behind the fame. They shared their experiences to help others understand the emotional challenges of caring for someone with a serious condition. Their journey showed that wealth and recognition cannot prevent hardship, but love and support can provide strength during difficult moments. Bruce's family became the most important part of his daily life, replacing movie sets and public appearances with quiet moments of connection. Their dedication revealed that his greatest achievement was not only the films he created, but also the relationships he built throughout his life. The support surrounding him became a powerful reminder that true success is measured not only by professional accomplishments, but also by the people who stand beside you when life becomes difficult. Remembering the man beyond the roles, Bruce Willis's legacy extends far beyond awards, financial success, or the number of films he made. His greatest contribution was the emotional connection he created with audiences around the world. He changed the way people viewed action heroes by making them feel more realistic and human. Instead of presenting heroes as perfect figures without fear or weakness, Bruce showed characters who struggled, made mistakes, and continued moving forward. This approach made his performances memorable because audiences could recognize parts of themselves in the people he portrayed. Whether he was playing a detective, a soldier, a boxer, or an ordinary person facing extraordinary circumstances, Bruce brought honesty and personality to every role. His characters were not admired only because they were strong, they were admired because they were human. The humor, vulnerability, and determination he brought to his performances became the foundation of his popularity. His career reminded viewers that true courage is not about being fearless, but about facing challenges despite uncertainty. The roles he created continue to influence audiences because they represent resilience, humor, and the ability to keep going, even when situations become difficult. The meaning of courage in his final chapter. The final chapter of Bruce Willis's life represents a different kind of courage from the heroes he portrayed on screen. Throughout his career, he played characters who fought enemies, survived impossible situations, and overcame physical challenges. However, his personal journey revealed a quieter and more emotional form of strength. Facing a serious health condition required patience, acceptance, and the willingness to rely on others. Continuing to work during difficult circumstances showed his determination to provide for the people he loved, while accepting care from his family demonstrated another kind of bravery. His story reminds people that strength does not always appear through dramatic victories or heroic actions. Sometimes courage exists in simple moments. Accepting change, allowing others to help, and continuing to find meaning despite uncertainty. Bruce Willis's journey shows that vulnerability is not the opposite of strength. It is part of being human. The qualities audiences admired in his movie characters, such as persistence and resilience, were also reflected in his real life. His final years revealed that heroism is not only about saving others, it is also about facing personal challenges with dignity, a legacy that cannot be taken away. Although Bruce Willis's health challenges have changed his life, they cannot erase the impact he has created over decades of work. His films remain a lasting record of his talent, allowing future generations to experience the humor, emotion, and energy that made him famous. Audiences can still revisit the performances that defined his career and remember the qualities that made him unique. His story is not only about what was lost, but also about everything he contributed. Bruce became famous by portraying heroes, but his greatest legacy may be the love, respect, and admiration that continue to surround him. The world remembers the actor who entertained millions, but his family remembers the person who provided love, protection, and support. That personal legacy may be more meaningful than any award or achievement. Bruce Willis's journey represents perseverance, transformation, and humanity. His career showed that imperfections can become strengths, and his personal life showed that love can remain powerful, even during the hardest moments. His influence reaches far beyond Hollywood, because it reflects the universal experiences of struggle, family, and courage.